Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to jump into today's question. I've been getting a lot of questions lately on YouTube and Snapchat, and I wanted to get started with a answer series so you guys can be informed and I can help you out with anything or any question you have. Today's question is about starting a business. Now, the question is generally focused on how do you start a business if you already have capital to invest in a pre-existing business instead of starting one from scratch. Now, this is a great question because in the entrepreneur digital nomad space, a lot of people talk about building a business up to selling it for anywhere between 20 and 30 times its monthly revenue profits. And this is a great technique. So a lot of people here in Chiang Mai are building businesses up, whether it be a drop shipping store, an Amazon FBA store, a software company, and so on. And then they're going and after a year, 2 years, flipping that for 20 to 30 times its monthly profit. So if it was worth $1,000 a month in profit, they can flip it from anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000, and so on and so forth as the profit goes up. So if you look at that number, for someone that's coming into the digital nomad space, it might be daunting to come up with an idea, build that business for 2 years, and then sell it, and that be the only path. If you worked in a corporate job, or you've saved money over a long period of time, or you've worked in multiple jobs and have a bank with some assets aside that you can invest with, you could flip that model around in the beginning of your digital nomad journey. Instead of trying to build something from scratch and then ultimately selling it, you could, in theory, buy a store, a FBA store, a Shopify store, a software business at that 20, 30 times rate, and then use that income to passively live off of and also build your other businesses and build that business up. So let's say a dropshipping store was making $1,000 in profit a month, and you negotiate with the individual that's selling it to buy it for $20,000. Now, you might not have $20,000 lying around. You might have $5,000, $4,000, $3,000, but what you can do is get a personal loan from a company like lendingclub.com or a bank directly, or friends and family. If you want to go down that route, I highly suggest not doing that. I usually try to avoid borrowing from friends and family, but those are all options. So let's say you negotiate to $20,000 upfront paycheck. He's going to give you all the assets for that business, the rights, the business itself, and everything. You're going to have $1,000 coming in every month. It could be $2,000, $3,000 if you go with a bigger business. And you get a personal loan or a business loan for $15,000, a 24-month loan at, 7 to 9% APR. With that loan for 24 months, you're going to be paying on average probably $700, $800. I didn't do the full math here. Maybe even a little less depending on how long the loan is. So as the profits come in at $1,000, you pay that individual that your $3,000, $4,000 up front plus the loan. You're bringing in $1,000 a month. You're paying $600, $700. You're getting a profit margin of 40% on the loan over profits. So you're making $400, $500 a month. So you can do multiple equations here to get your final number, but you're able to still make a profit with not having all that money up front to pay. And then you can build that business up while living off the money that you are bringing in extra here in a country like Asia, and then you can build that business and start another one. So you have a revenue stream coming in already instead of having to try to build something from scratch. So that's potentially an option, and you can go lower in the profit every month to get by a cheaper website or a cheaper business, or you can go higher. These are all numbers you're gonna have to figure out yourself. But to do this, you can use two websites that regularly sell businesses. Flippa.com, which has a mobile app and is very easy to use. They have software businesses, e-commerce businesses, whether that be Shopify, Amazon FBA software, websites and ad businesses. So there's a bunch of businesses you can look up on there. And Empire Flippers. Look up Empire Flippers. So that's the other channel that you can look up businesses that are selling online. And those are two sites that you can regularly check into, set up your parameters and filters on what you're looking to buy, and negotiate directly with the owner on what you're trying for a buy price. So those are two great websites to start looking at now if you're interested in buying a business to start having the revenue that you need every month to live and start to continue your e-commerce / entrepreneur digital nomad journey. So that's a great way to go in, have something working while you're building that up. You can continue other businesses and pay for your apartment, your food, and your cost of living on a day-to-day basis. So if you're looking for another option other than starting from scratch, check out those two sites. Lending Club is a great option for loans, and there's others. You can go to Bank of America or just type in personal loans or business loans on Google, and you'll find plenty of options you can apply for. And if you have decent credit and a little bit of money, you could get a loan that you can pay for a business with. So if you guys want to start, jump right over to those sites. Hope this helped you out. I'm going to continue these questions on a weekly basis and answer anything that you have to ask. Please ask any questions in the comments, like this video, add me on Snapchat and message me directly, and I'll answer your questions right here on this channel.